Hi, this is Jagdish, Assistant Professor of EC Department, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. And today, in our Artificial Intelligence and the Machine Learning video lecture series, we are going to discuss about the topic back propagation. This topic comes under the unit neurons and neural networks. It is a unit 4. So come, let's get into the topic. So what is actually a back propagation in neurons and neural network means? So it is a back propagation is a powerful algorithm in deep learning, primarily used to train artificial neural networks, particularly feed-forward networks. It works iteratively, minimizing the cost function by adjusting weights and biases. In each, the model adapts these parameters, reducing loss by following the error gradient. Back propagation often utilizes optimization algorithm like gradient descent or stochastic gradient descent. The algorithm computes the gradient using chain rule from calculus, allowing it to effectively navigate complex neural network to minimize the cost function. And we can see this is the this image which explains the back propagation function. Here we know the neural network will have input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. Here the input layer is mean by A, B, C, D, and the hidden layer is mentioned by H, and output layer which is mentioned by O. So here we, as we know, the back propagation adjusts the weights through back propagation, right? So here the adjustment is based on the iterating process. It is, it is happening in the neural network. So why the back propagation is important? It means first thing, it is efficient weight update. That means it computes the gradient of the loss function with respect to each weight using the chain rule, making it possible to update weights efficiently. Scalability, the backpropagation algorithm scales well to networks with multiple layers and complex architectures, making deep learning feasible. The next thing is automated learning. With backpropagation, the learning process becomes automated and the model can adjust itself to optimize its performance. So the backpropagation algorithm involves two main steps, the forward pass and the backward pass. In the forward pass, the input data is fed into the input layer. These inputs combined with their respective weight are passed to the hidden layers. For example, in network with the two hidden layers, H1 and H2 shown in the figure, the output from H1 serves as an input to the H2. Before applying an activation function, a bias is added to the weighted input. So let's have the some classroom activity. So actually, it's a rebus puzzle. From the image, you have to find out the appropriate answers, appropriate English sentence from this image. So, for example, uh, so from this looking is mentioned here in a reverse order. So it is a back looking like that. So like that, you have to find out the answers for remaining things. So let us resume the session. So next thing we are going to see is the working of a back propagation algorithm. So here the working here we have several stages. The first thing, the each hidden layer applies an activation function like RELU, that is a rectified linear unit, which returns to the input if it's positive and zero otherwise. This adds nonlinearity, allowing the model to learn complex relationship in the data. Finally, the output from the last hidden layer are passed to the output layer, where an activation function such as softmax converts the weighted outputs into probabilities for classifications. So actually, the working of back propagation algorithm, which here we have to see the input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. So let's quickly see the assessment. So as of now, we have seen what is back propagation and why back propagation is important in the neural network, and also working of back propagation we have discussed. Let us see the assessment. So first question is what is back propagation, and next second question is list the steps involved in back propagation, and third one, what is the input, hidden, and output layer in the neural networks. and why propagation is important, back propagation is important, and list the difference between forward pass and backward pass. Thank you.